Good morning. So it is Saturday, and I thought today we would go on a late summer solo date. I also have no idea what to wear today because originally, when I thought I'd take you with me on a solo date, I thought we'd do some fun summer activities, um, which we're still going to do most of them, but I also wanted to do things that are really only enjoyable in summer. Like I wanted to make a fun orange juice summery drink, and I wanted to maybe go get an ice cream cone because we have a place that has a couple vegan options, and I haven't been there yet this summer. But we woke up to an overcast day and it rained last night, so it's kind of on the cooler side. It's feeling more like fall today. So I'm not actually sure what we will do. Maybe it is supposed to get almost 80, so maybe we will still go get an ice cream. I don't know. I've been seeing a lot of other YouTubers and Instagram accounts that are already posting about fall and like decorating for fall and fall activities or reset for fall. And they've been doing this since like the start of June, before it was even summer. And I'm over it this year. I look forward to fall every year. It is my favorite season, but I do not want to be bombarded with fall when it's still summer. Like I'm trying really hard this year to live in the moment and live seasonally, and I'm just really tired of seeing everybody's fall videos. I know we are getting closer to fall, so it's a little more acceptable, but August to me is not fall. I know last year I mentioned that it was like a pre-fall month, but this year I'm not even into that. I just want it to be strictly summer, and then September we will get into fall. That is probably an unpopular opinion, but I'm not ready. I'm really trying to live seasonally, and we still have 2-3 weeks left. So, yeah, I don't know if anyone else can relate. I also, now that I'm on my decluttering and minimalism journey, I also think that it's just a way to push consumerism, like push it a season ahead. And that's how big box stores get us, is having their holiday decorations out before we've already gone into the like next one coming up. And I'm not having it. So, anyways, you will not be seeing any fall content on this vlog until September. So today's plan, we're going to go downtown, and I know I want to go to the bookstore and probably the farmer's market and get some flowers. We'll see about maybe going to the ice cream place. I am not sure. Maybe we'll find something else to treat ourselves. I have a couple errands in town that I want to run. And then when we get back, I have a project that I'm working on. Actually, let's go into the office and I'll show you what we are working on today. So a few weekends ago, I really wanted to upgrade this wall over here. And so my husband and I, we found this dresser at Goodwill for $15. I really like it. Originally, I was thinking I would paint it pink, but now that it's in here, I kind of really like the way it looks, just left natural wood like that. So I think I'm going to keep it. But today's project is we are going to finish this gallery wall that I've been working on. It's mostly done, but I do have a few pictures up here that I want to replace, and maybe paint some frames. So we're going to run some errands to get the last bit of supplies I need for that. So that was a successful trip to the market. I'm sweating so bad. I was only out there for like a half hour and I had to take off my jacket because ugh, it's so hot. So it's definitely warm enough to go get ice cream. But I decided to pass because they don't open for at least another hour and I don't want to just hang around here. Um, so I'm gonna skip it for now. Maybe my husband and I will come back later today as like a little treat, but we'll see. We can even do it tomorrow if we want. But I did get flowers, and that was my main goal of coming to the farmers market, and I scored big time. Let me show you what I got. So I got these two beautiful bouquets for $10 total. They were $7 for a bunch, or you could get two for 10. So that's like half the price they normally are, at least. I probably spent a good 5 to 8 minutes just standing there looking at all the options because I could not pick. Dahlias are my absolute favorite, and I normally go for like solid pink colors or like pastel colors. Um, and I just couldn't pick because they're gonna go in the office room, so I was trying to pick colors that would go with that. So I think those are really nice, and I do like that they're not all the same, but they're all kind of similar. Since that room has like blues, greens, pinks, and like a little bit of yellow, so I think that'll look really good. Um, so yeah, let's go run a couple more errands and then we will go back to the apartment and work on some little projects this afternoon. All right, I am back and I thought I'd do a little mini haul of what I found today. Um, First off, here's the beautiful flowers that I got. Um, I'm going to try and put them in this. I actually bought this earlier this year after we moved in. I had a plant in it, but I didn't like the way it looked, so I'm gonna try and make it a flower vase. I don't know how long it's gonna last me because I just noticed when I grabbed it this morning that there's a crack in it, and it's a pretty flimsy piece. I found it at TJ Maxx a while ago, but hopefully it'll last for a while because it is pretty cute and I like the stripes. I think stripes are in this year and I just think it's cute and the colors match what I'm going for. Um, and then at Grassroots Bookstore, I got this book, Lion Women of Tehran. My coworker recommended this one. She said it was really good and the paperback version just came out earlier this month, so I wanted to get this. I just got one book there. There were a few on my list, but this was the only one I saw. So I'm excited to read this hopefully this month. And then I got a bookmark and it says bans off our books. I told the lady at the bookstore I don't know why I'm buying another bookmark because they go missing about a week after I get them because I keep losing them or forgetting to take them out of my library books when I take them back. So I just keep going through bookmarks. And I used to think as a child that more than one bookmark was excessive because I would only read one book at a time. But I've gone through like 3 or 4 bookmarks this year that I've completely lost. So I need to make like a little jar and just make or stock up on a bunch of bookmarks because they just keep going missing and I need them. I did get one other book a few days ago from Goodwill, The Bookshop on the Corner by Jenny Colgan. I've heard of this author a lot, but I've never read anything from her, so I'm excited to read this and hopefully I will like it. I know other people really like hers. And then, let's see. The last couple things I got were I got these pink swirled tapered candles from Michaels earlier this week. I bought them because I thought they would look really good on the book or the dresser behind me. And I bought them thinking that I still had this really beautiful pair of brass candle holders. I've had them for years. They were just really simple, like brass, like a brass stem, and then it had a wooden base with like a flower pattern on the bottom, and they were super pretty. They matched our decor, but I gave them away when we moved because I never had a spot for them. I never knew where to put them. And so I think I convinced myself that since you haven't used them for several years, just donate them. But now I am regretting that. There was one other thing when I was making this gallery wall that I regretted getting rid of. So while I was out today, I was on the hunt for other brass candlesticks. I could not find any brass ones. I went to like 4 thrift stores and couldn't find anything brass or wooden. So I ended up getting these 2 little glass crystal ones. They're not what I was looking for, but I think they will work for now. I wanted something taller that was similar to what I had before. But I spent a total of $5 on both of these, and they'll work for now. And if I decide not to put candles there, then I didn't spend too much money. And then I'll just keep a lookout. I want to go to a couple antique stores this fall/winter, so maybe I'll find something there. But yeah, so I think that's everything that I got the last couple days. Oh, and I did stop by to check on my prints to finish the gallery wall, but they were not ready yet, so I'm gonna have to go back into town either today or tomorrow. But I think I'll do that with Oz, and then hopefully we'll stop by the ice cream shop and hopefully get an ice cream while we're out and about. So I think it'll work out in the end. So we had a successful round 2 in town today. We got really delicious ice cream. I did not realize their scoops were going to be that big, otherwise we would have split. But it was super yummy. I got a creme brulee and dark chocolate, and then Oz got raspberry with coconut. And then after that, we did go back to get my photos, and they were just finishing up my order. But let me show you what I got. So the first one is this little cute house that says, "Oh, how she loved to be home." I think the full quote is like something about she's adventurous, but oh, how she loves to be home. But I thought that was super cute. And then this little bird print, I'm not sure if it's going in the gallery wall or I have like a little scrapbook corkboard thing that I'm working on, which I'll show you in a little bit. And then I got, this is a reprint. I had this. It's a hand-drawn illustration of the Harry Potter books that someone did on Etsy, and I had it a long time ago, but that was one of the things that I accidentally got rid of when we moved, and I'm kicking myself for it because I really did love this print. I don't know why I decided to get rid of it because it didn't take up any space at all. So I reprinted it. It's not as high of quality as the original, but it's still one of my favorites. And then I got this super cute cat print that's reading a book. So I think those will look really nice up there. I might repaint some of those frames. We'll see once I get them up and if I like all the colors, how they are. Let's see, one thing I did work on earlier, which I did not film, is we found a bunch of flicker feathers the other day on our walk. And so I thought I wanted to frame them. So I worked on this afternoon and I really like the way it turned out. I really wanted to do like a color drench where like the frame and the mat were the same color. So I think that works really well together. The flicker feathers are really beautiful. They're the only ones around here that I know of that has that bright orange tint in them. And I think that I was looking on Etsy, or I was looking on Pinterest for ways to rearrange them, and I typed in flicker feathers, and I guess some of their symbolism is like upcoming change and creativity, intuition. So I really liked what that symbolized, especially since I'm looking to change jobs soon. And so that just kind of fit, and I thought it would be really nice to frame those. Yeah, okay. So I think next we're going to finish the gallery wall, and then I will show you the corkboard and a couple other things that I've been working on in the office. Okay, so I think it's complete. I really love the way everything looks together. The dresser decor looks really great. I love those candles, and those candlesticks worked pretty well. And then I love all the little art prints. Those are birdhouses, like little natural birdhouses that Oz got me a card and another card with s'mores because I love s'mores. The flickers. A friend did that portrait of Charlotte. This one my grandma watercolored a long time ago. And then I've just got a couple little woodland critters. And then I did the hoop art. But yeah, I think it looks really good. And then another art project I started today, which I forgot to film. I am making this little bulletin board of just a couple memories that I'm going to stick over there in the corner. So let's finish that and get it hung really fast. think that looks super cute. I'm really glad I put that there. The other thing I wanted to show you is that I finally got a light for this corner. It's pretty bright right now because I have the light the overhead light on right now, but without that, this corner is super dark. So I got this light so that I can read over here and see what I'm doing. But this corner turned out super cute. The whole room's looking super cute. Let me give you like a quick swipe through so you can see it since we've moved in. Okay, so that is the door when you first walk in, and then we've got our cute little gallery wall and dresser over here. We've got the bathroom door right there, and then we've got the bookcase and desk, which I did add like some new things. I'm going to change out a couple pictures, but otherwise I really like how it's decorated. And then over here we've got our little reading nook that you just saw, and the little lamp. And then I've got a couple Harry Potter things over here. I'm thinking I'm going to store all the bookmarks somewhere over here too, so they're accessible near the reading chair. I want to get those like light up branches to put in this space with those so that there's just extra ambient light over here. And then we've got our patio where we watch all the wildlife, and then our closet where we have the camping gear stored. So that's it for me today. I hope you enjoyed this video. I had a lot of fun on my solo adventure and putting all this together. I was really struggling before we found this dresser because it became like our junk pile room. Just because we're camping so much, we had camping gear like spread out all over this room, and it just feels nice to have everything put away and have this space back to what it's supposed to be, which is an office and workout area and reading area. So it feels really good. I think adding this dresser was a really good idea because it just added more hominess to this room and just more personality, which that white dresser or that white cabinet did not. So I'm really happy, and I really didn't spend a lot of money, maybe $25 to $30 for everything. So that's pretty good. I'm really happy about that. And most of the things I found secondhand, which was also awesome. So anyways, I hope you're having a great weekend and enjoyed this video, and I will see you all next week.